Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today's video is going to be about Exp Realty. So Exp Realty is an MLM real estate company. And I found out about them because on ZipRecruiter I was invited to apply to somebody's Exp Realty to become a realtor. They had a like if you're willing to become an agent or you are an agent, go ahead and apply. And I'm like, okay, I'll apply. So I did. And I'm like looking at the name of the person, looking up the stuff, couldn't really find if it was an MLM or not. That didn't really come up in the search. But it did have a website, you know, a real estate website with the guy's name and stuff. So I was curious. So I went and I checked. And what I've learned when I did the interviews is I talked to him and when I talked to him, it was definitely, I took notes on this envelope. My heart sank because I'm like, this is an MLM. This sounds like an MLM. Everything about it is an MLM. They talk about how it's set up so that it's not actually, like not a franchise. He spent a lot of time talking about what franchises do, like compared it to Coldwell Banker, I think, versus what the EXP does. So EXP, to get around the franchise rules, because in franchise, remember, you have to have licensing fees, you have to have, you know, the fees paid to the corporation, you have to put money into it, you have to build it. Usually it's a brick and mortar and it's expensive. You have to have an application process. It's a nightmare. And you have to comply with state and federal rules regarding franchises because they, you know, for federal rules, they impact interstate commerce. You have to comply with all these rules. Well, he's like, well, EXP gets around that because they are just the business and you kind of work for them as an independent agent, excuse me. And so because of that, we are able to get around the franchise stuff. And you have to be licensed in your state in order to sell real estate in your state. Yes, that's true. That's true everywhere. And EXP is able to get around that by basically allowing people to work under EXP as a national company as opposed to a franchise-based company, if that makes any sense. So they do a lot of stuff. What I found was interesting is he showed me the back end in the second interview because I really wanted to see what the virtual office looks like. So before I tell you about that, here's the fees and stuff. So he told me that there's like no team fees, there's no recruitment fees, and there's no bonuses paid specifically for recruiting. You only get a commission off of the people you recruit if they sell a house. So let's say let's say I were to become an agent under that guy. If I did not sell anything, he would get nothing. The second I sell a house, he gets a percentage. I forgot what the percentage was. I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't. But it doesn't matter. He will get a percentage back from the company. So the company has what's called an 80-20 split. That means if you sell something, the company takes your commission and gives you back 80% of it and keeps 20%. And all the bonuses and stuff that the company pays are paid out from the 20% that they keep. So if you do get a bonus, it's paid out from that 20%. He said that, okay, every MLM says this, right? There's no need to recruit. Well, he said there's no need to recruit and you don't have to sign up anybody. You could just sell houses. So at least you can get 80% commission on selling houses. It's not like you're not going to make actual money in real estate. And I kind of think that real estate companies are a little bit different than other types of MLMs because at least you have something real, tangible that people want to buy and people will buy. You just have it under the umbrella of a company that incorporates an MLM scheme. But I digress. So he says only 70, he said 73%. I think he said only 73% of people in the company recruit. Don't quote me on that because I wrote 73% and recruit. I have no idea what that means. But I think that's what he meant, is only 73% of the people in the company recruit. Oh well. Anyway, they also cap the 20% that they take. So after you sell a few houses, if your total, the total that they take out of your 80-20 is $16,000. So if they've taken 16,000 total, like your 20% giving to them has totaled 16,000, then you don't pay anymore. You'll keep 100% of your commissions after that. You also get rewarded in stock that's vested over 3 years, and we'll talk about stock on the legality. And the company itself, so he talked a lot about, he name dropped quite a few people, and I had asked about Keller Williams because he brought it up. So the founder is Glenn Sanford, and here's where the MLM aspect comes in, because both Glenn Sanford and another guy named Gene Frederick were Keller Williams agents. They were actually Keller Williams top agents for a long time before Glenn in 2009 founded Exp Realty. So we kind of see where the MLM aspect of Exp comes into it, because we all know Keller Williams is its own MLM, and they have this whole recruitment scheme. There's videos on it on YouTube. Not much of that is on Exp, so that's why I'm doing this video. They also have, this is unique when it comes to MLMs, is they give you benefits. Yes, you can earn actual benefits. You know how people have a job, they get their 401k, they have their health. They offer that. They offer you medical, dental, and vision. I think he said 401k and savings. I don't remember, but for sure. And I was like, oh, that's different, because most MLMs don't offer you any of that. You're an independent contractor. You're responsible for that. So I thought that was interesting. Let's see. They also do what's called a mentorship program. So this was also interesting. We hear a lot about mentorship and leadership and stuff like that in MLMs, but they actually have a program where the company will partner you up with either the agent who recruited you or some other agent in your area. So like if the agent who recruits me, let's pretend I'm joining, is in Missouri and I'm in California, I can't have a Missouri agent partnered with me. Obviously, I'd have to have a California agent. So they would find a California agent who is in my area, local to me, partner that person up with me to help me sell homes. And so I thought that was unique, that they have a mentorship program. The mentor, I think, is a cut of whatever you sell as a bonus for helping you make your sales. So that was interesting, and that's actually free. All their training is free. So that was another thing that was different about Exp as far as MLMs go, is he showed me all the training and the training videos. He said they have like upwards of 50 hours a week, which includes live trainings and pre-recorded trainings, and none of it's mandatory. So you can go in at any time. You can go find whatever it is you want. You can watch it live or you can watch it later. And it's completely free. It's actually included in the cost of the virtual office. That's another thing. The virtual office is $85 a month. But here's what's different about the virtual office. I have never seen a virtual office like this. This is not an advertisement to Exp. I won't join Exp, and I don't support Exp precisely because it has an MLM recruitment scheme in it, and all the videos on YouTube are more heavy hitting on the recruitment scheme than they are on the actual real estate side. So, but I was impressed by the back office because they incorporate so many different things that you have access to that's unique. They have this thing, it's called KV Core. That's their office that gives you the front office and the back office. And on the back end, it gives you access to the MLS. It incorporates the MLS into your stuff. You can actually get leads very quickly, and you can actually get listings instantaneously through this KV Core. You can send mass emails, mass text. You can send mass pre-recorded voicemails. It's all tied into the MLS, so everything's instant. You can also get customers this way. So you can get people who are looking at houses, like if you're shopping online or on their website or something, and they create an account or whatever, you'll have their information, and you can, hit them up, communicate with them to see if they are interested in buying or selling at that point in time. See what they're looking for, or even target more ads to them. So I thought that was interesting. They're integrated with Facebook and Google. So they're integrated with Facebook's ads and Google ads. So I thought that was pretty cool. They have lead generation. World Holdings, Exp World Holdings is actually the corporate company that owns Exp. Encases it. They have what's called Making It Rain, so that's their lead generator, but it's like fresh leads, not like, you know how in other sales companies and other MLMs they'll give you like leads of people, but they're like 10 years old, so these are all fresh leads. This was interesting. They have what's called Workplace. Workplace is by Facebook. So EXP has a license from Facebook to use Workplace for work, and it's exactly what it looks like. It is Facebook, but like professional. And you have groups, you have people you can talk to, you have classes, you have all that stuff, but in a very professional setting. And you have actual access to agents in your area. So there's groups that are specific to your area, but you also have access to agents in other areas if you have more general questions. So I thought that was very interesting. Okay, the most fun thing they had, this one had me rolling. And by rolling, I mean laughing, because I had never seen anything like this. This was hilarious. So they have what's called EXP World. EXP World is an avatar system. It's their office. So EXP calls themselves a cloud-based real estate company. And their office is a virtual world called EXP World. They even have a corporate office in EXP World. This is where all their meetings are. You can have live classes. There are actual reps and service agents, finance agents that are online, and you can dress up your avatar and go to work. Think Roblox, but like slightly more realistic looking and for a job. Like, it's crazy. If you go online and look up EXP World, you can see it. There are videos of it. It is funny. Like, when he showed it to me, because this was before Christmas, his avatar had a Christmas hat on and an ugly sweater. So Christmas hat and ugly sweater. I mean, come on. I mean, that was too much. That was just too much. So EXP also has a lot of the hallmarks of MLM. So when I went online to just kind of listen to what other agents say and how they talk about it, they really talk about it like you would expect an MLM to be talked about. So when I spoke to him, he said that he wasn't looking for a person who was employee minded. He wanted somebody who was entrepreneurial minded. And whenever you hear that, you know you're going to get the pitch, right? And that's exactly what happened. And when you go online and you watch these YouTube videos by these other EXP real estate agents, you get the same thing. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You're a business owner. You're growing your business. I mean, they talk a lot about it not being a franchise, but it's your business. So I thought that was weird. The umbrella company, EXP World Holdings, owns a lot of different companies. So EXP Realty is the main one, right? So EXP World Holdings is the holding company. EXP Realty is the MLM. They have a whole bunch of others. They're even like purchased Success Magazine. I think it was Success Magazine or Success Enterprises, something like that. And then they have this thing called, what was it? Bella? Yeah, that's the back office, stuff like that. Anyway, they have this whole host of stuff that you have access to. So on the very least, for $85 a month, you are getting something of value. And I don't know, you don't have to recruit. The nice thing here's my take on it. If this were not an MLM, this would probably be an actually good company to join because they do offer real benefits. They offer stock options. And when I say benefits, I mean like health and dental and stuff like that, and vision. Like, you don't see that in any other commission-based thing. I don't know how other real estate companies do it and other franchises do it, but I thought that was unique and interesting for an MLM to do. They offer and they offer real estate, and that's the key thing, right? It's a product. It's not even a product. It's something that everybody needs. Everybody needs a place to live. Companies need a place to live, a place to build. So it's something of value. It's something that'll be sold. The real, it's not like shampoo that's going to knock your hair out. It's not overpriced, underwhelming makeup. It's none of that. It's actual land, actual homes, things of value. So that makes it unique. Is it predatory? Is the next question I have. That I'm on the fence about. And I'm on the fence about whether or not it's predatory precisely because it's real estate and it's very hard. I mean, real estate can be hard to get into and you can oversaturate your market, but that's true pretty much across the board, no matter what company you're with. I haven't seen it be predatory. Yes, I did get an invitation to apply. I don't know why I got an invitation to apply. I don't know if it was automated or not. He didn't seem to know me or to recognize me when I did the interview, so I'm guessing it's automated. So is it predatory in that respect? I don't know. You know, it's a good question. I'd have to look and see if there's other videos on it, but I haven't seen anything that suggests it's predatory. It's definitely not like other companies. Like I said, the technology is pretty creative. It's pretty innovative for what it is. But because it's an MLM, you know, you have to be careful because there is a recruitment scheme. And they do a lot of the hero worship that you see in other MLMs. So they have their icon agent awards, and those are for the top earners. And usually when I hear top earner, I also hear top recruiter. Even if that's not what they said, that's what I hear. So we'll see how it goes. I'm curious if you have experience with Exp Realty. Let me know. Are they good agents? Is it a good place to work? If you sold a home or you know were a home buyer and your agent was EXP, how were they? Were they good agents? Did they know what they're doing? Sound off below and maybe we can do a follow-up video to this. In any case, I will talk soon. I am going to be on the MLM Legality and I'm going to do a video talking about the shares that they issue. So that's its own video on MLM Legality. I will see you then. Bye for now, guys.